Okay. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Blah, 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 blah. I think you can. Yeah. Hi. It is a fun Thursday afternoon. It is probably the busiest day in everybody's lives. Oh my gosh, it's the math man. Hi, Zach. Hi, 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖕𝖎𝖙𝖘. Is Terry still here? Hi, Terry. I already pinged him, so he got his custom emote. I need to make you one. 𝖈𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖘. Which I can do right now. You might have noticed. Maybe I could share this with Zach. I made custom commands because of the 𝖈𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖘. So some friends happen to have a custom emote. All you'd have to do is do exclamation point something, and then you can yeah, you can basically do your fun little 𝖈𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖚 stuff. But for friends, I want it to be like a quick command. So in your case, I'd probably just have your equation spelled out, right? e⁻²y⁵. Which, by the way, I hope that software development has been going good. I haven't been able to check out some of your stuff recently, so let me know what's been going on. Aleph, me a quick question. Does Technique use a fancy D or DX notation? I don't know. I haven't actually been able to use it. I know later tonight Z is going to be playing that, and it'd be really cool if we can check that out when she does. So it'd be... I'd also like to try it at some point because I feel like I'd be pretty alright at it, but I'm not sure what the tricks with Technique is. Are you familiar with this, Zach? Maybe because I haven't had too much experience with like actual like competition style things with that regard. I didn't know it was like I was just good at it. I practiced a lot of like 𝖈𝖗𝖉𝖚 on my own and just for assignments and stuff, but I have no idea what stuff. Okay, Tyler. So tier 1. Oh my gosh, it's Aleph in its natural habitat. Oh, that's a reference to something else recently. Gauss is just Gauss. So Gaussian surface, it's just gonna be exclamation Gauss. Yeah, thank you, Tyler, for the sub. Actually, that is gonna tie in a bit with today's theme today. We are gonna be working on some throwables, okay? Throwable objects. So if you guys happen to subscribe or anything fun, which actually reminds me, I should probably get one of them set up right now. I don't know how well it works just yet, because I need to know how the Twitch integrated throwing system works, the TITS software. I want it to be something pretty easy we can all use. So I want to do something like throw. So if we can throw something at me, I'm not sure how it updates or anything, but maybe try it right now. Do an exclamation throw, because I also have it as a stream elements command as well. So that'd be something to try out, because otherwise I do have it available. That's what today's going to be. We're going to try to debug this software, and we're going to try to make it throw things at me properly. Ah, it didn't work. Shucks. Let me see. Let me manually do that for you. Wow, Terry, thanks a lot, buddy. Whoa. I got hit by lots of numbers and stuff. That's the idea for today. And those numbers, by the way, I actually did render them out. Let's see. I wonder what the deal is then. Okay. Let me look into a few of the connection ends, because I see that it might work, and if that's the case, then let me hide this real quick. It's authenticated on Twitch. Vtuber is working just fine. I just accidentally unclicked that. Stream Element sees it too, so like, what's the deal? Okay. Okay. So no, these work. These work. I want to know what the deal is though. Yes. So some of these models I actually have made before. You guys probably remember the pie emote. I really want it so that the pie emote, like every time you use it, you actually just throw pie at me. So that'd be one idea that I have for today. I don't actually have a checklist. I didn't write anything down, but I want to debug some of these features because, as far as I understand, they're pretty good. So, using Twitch integrated throwing system. So yeah, That's the idea for today. It's gonna be pretty chill, pretty interesting. It's not working. Not working. Wow. So other than that, please tell me anything that's kind of cool today. I know it's Thursday, it's an afternoon, so I'm sure you guys probably had class or something. Well, no, it's the end of the year, end of the school year. What else is going on this time and hour? I don't think there's any more school to do. Graduation stuff probably, but I'm not sure. What else would it be? Is everybody doing at work right now? Is anybody having a fun time at work today? There's super cool math VTuber streaming right now. Where? I gotta find this guy. I noticed that my tweet for this, I had the thumbnail ready for this. It was I didn't expect too much. I just threw it out last night because I happened to be available today. I happen to have today free and I wanted to know how to properly do it, but I didn't know exactly what my schedule would be like ever. So sure enough, I happened to be free and I was like, I gotta make my thumbnail last minute. So I had to try to do something today. And one of the things I was practicing earlier was the throwing system. So maybe you just gotta figure out what things to do with it. Let me see. I'm looking for not throwing. You're just chilling after class. What kind of class did you just have? Was it a math class? Or was it a STEM class? Maybe. Yeah, work soon too. You've been vibing playing Cyborg with your bestie since graduation. Oh, okay. Had a math test the morning, failed. Failed horribly and then a STEM class? What happened? What happened? Shucks, that happens. Let's see, let me close this real quick. I don't think there's only ever one math class I kind of failed, and I think you guys probably already know what that is. I got a C in it. That was my lowest math grade ever, other than me just like not using it. Can't be stats. Well, I had to take it for computer science, so yeah, believe it or not, it was major Bumsville. Well, no, because we also had to program a bit in R, and my professor was he's fairly old and fairly dry, so his delivery wasn't towards like math students. It was more towards computer science students that hated themselves and wanted to just pass the class. So he just told it straight up what it is. So I'm like, okay, this isn't fun. So that's why I ended up with a C. I don't even know how I passed the class. R programming with 𝖈𝖗𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖘. Maybe. I don't know the first thing about R after that class. I do happen to have a book though. Hold on. Yeah, I have a book, but I don't know anything about it. Stats is short for statistic, by the way. Anyone enjoy? Thank you, Terry. Yeah, it was stats. Every other class though, I did fairly well in. Specifically in my math, it was my highest GPA. So yeah, no stats. That's why I hate stats. Stats is just imaginary stuff. I cannot emphasize how much I can't stand it. And it wasn't even like combinatorics made sense. Probability theory made sense, but no, statistics. I don't get it. I don't want to be mean, but that shit's pretty average. I can't stand it. And if you got that joke, you get it. Get it? Get it? I don't want to be mean, but that was pretty average. Pretty mid. But yeah, statistics was not my favorite class by any means. Although, one of my least favorite classes I also didn't enjoy very much, but I did well in, was my first step into linear algebra. Only because I had a professor that was overly enthusiastic about like, hey guys, we gotta be really cool and hip with linear algebra. Linear algebra is really cool, and if you know anything about this class, it's gonna be that your love of matrices. And I was like, okay, sure, I don't mind the enthusiasm. So he gave us worksheets and stuff and iterative examples, and it was like, okay, you're gonna be working on this end, use these specific entries. I'm like, okay, sure. And then we were doing one with trigonometry, right? So he's like, okay, this time use sine theta is cosine theta in these entries. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I asked him just straight up, I'm like, okay, is this like a rotation matrix or something? And he's like, I don't know. What do you think about that? And I was like, oh, you're going to be that kind of professor. Gotcha. So anyways, I ended that class with a B. I did not like his... it was too enthusiastic in a very cringe way, I think. But hey, guys, it was fun. It's fine. It's fine. And then I proceeded to take linear algebra like 5 more times in different classes. So... I hate when they can't answer the questions. I know, like, okay, I kind of do it a bit with you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little fun, but more because I'm trying to like get you to feel confident. I ask that with the students all the time. I'm like, hey, what is 2 plus 2? They're like, 4. I'm like, how do you know that? You know, but like, how do you know as a tell me why you know, not like a Socratic way, not like a I don't know, you tell me, buddy, show me, prove it to me. And I was like, it's so annoying. Now, granted, other professors just straight up told you, like, oh yeah, you have to use this method, and I don't know why. I'm like, okay, that's kind of annoying. Prove that numbers exist. Here, let's prove the successor of 0. Let's definitely go into all that. Yeah, it's annoying. It's teaching pedagogy. Apparently, pedagogy is a word. How you approach your teaching style, and I can't stand that because like. Doing a roundabout way is sometimes fun, but not like that. Yeah, tolerate it for a second to a certain point, but to a certain point. Like, I think my breaking point was like, I found out the idea, and I couldn't get a confirmation on it. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Am I actually learning if I figured it out and they tell me, think about it again? Right? This was before the AI takeover, of course, so I couldn't just ask questions about it. And I wasn't that curious about it until like later on, because I found out what determinants are. I found out how freaking infinite matrices, exponentiation and stuff like that. All this weird linear algebra stuff that I would tie into like, I guess general relativity. Again, I learned it the long way around, but it wasn't the most fun. Like, and again, I'll say that I'm okay in linear algebra. All I gotta do is review it, but like, surprisingly, I took that class like the equivalent of like 5 times total. And then there was an advanced linear algebra class, and then one of the applications that actually made a lot of sense to me was in computer graphics. So maybe I can show this. So you would think in 3D. I have a question. So in 3D, would you suspect that using 3-dimensional matrices is exactly what you should use? Right? Here you have 3-dimensional vectors, spatial coordinates, and all that stuff. Maybe using 3-dimensional matrices for rotations and stuff like that would make a lot of sense, right? Turns out, using 3-dimensional matrices to describe 3-dimensional space is actually a little inconvenient in a applied math sense, apparently. Instead, what you could use is 4 dimensions to describe 3-dimensional transformations. It's better with 4? Yeah, it is better with 4. Now, this is not like general relativity where you have a time dimension. This is just talking about like parameterizations and stuff. So, you have, I believe it was described as a parameterization. So let me look it up real quick. Let's go ahead and move over to the other slide real quick, and then while we're doing that, I can also debug all the problems with the throwing system right now. Yeah. So where'd my music go? Come back, come back. I love Daughter of Evil. That one's really good. There we go. So let me see. Let me show off. So 4-dimensional matrices, computer graphics. Oh my gosh, it's Nepenthes. Hi. I'm here but busy, so lurk. No problem. So turns out it's much easier to describe x, y, and z coordinates as four-dimensional graphics. And why use 4D matrices for 3D graphics? Because it combines multiple transformations at once. So I believe the last one, okay, now I remember. The last one was for translations, and then the 3x3 coordinates was for rotations. And it was very convenient to do rotation operations and then have a separate line for translations. And also it identified whether something was a point or a vector or not. It was a 0 if it was a point, it was a 1 if it was a vector, or something like that. I thought it was pretty neat. As to why, who knows? Math-wise, it just makes sense. That seems convenient, but what about the 4 left? So, the first 3x3. Let me share this off real quick. So, the first 3x3 was for rotation data and stuff. So, if I was to zoom in all the way over here. So, you have... Actually, let me also pull up my book for this, because I remember some of this as well. Where are you at? Which one? In my bag. I think. Here are my math notes. Graphics here. Once upon a time, I learned this in class. That's what got me down this rabbit hole. Oh yeah. This is modeling shapes and stuff. No. Matrix operations. Yeah, this stuff is actually really, really cool, I thought. Transformations of objects, that's what it is. So yeah, the first quadrants right here, I'm gonna do like a set of colors real quick. Get a quick little palette. Okay. So in this little tiny 3x3 section, it's not really there. Hi Oni, how's it going? Pie. I'm gonna have an I'm gonna have a throwable for that pretty soon. Today's gonna be a throwable stream, so we're gonna be trying to make things throw at me, and I'm trying to debug how some of these things work. So live programming, if you will, live debugging. So hi. I think... Where is this at? Shoot. What did the last slide say? Oh yeah, it's also really good, easy to throw stuff. Not that. I'll get it working today, I swear. I just wanted to do a little side tangent about 4-dimensional graphic stuff. Yeah, okay, so the last column right here, this is much better to describe it. I'm not gonna draw it out. So this is for 2-dimensional rotation stuff, but you use a 3-dimensional matrix, 3x3 matrix. The first 2 entries, so 1, 0, 0, 1 right there, tells you your small determinant stuff. Okay, basically, does anything change? No. The green though are for translations. And so when you have X and Y like that, then that tells you how it moves and goes around. You can scale them, and that's how you can make him bigger or smaller. And then over here is how you do your rotation stuff, right? That stuff is pretty interesting. So you can shear, rotate, and stuff. And you can translate after the fact without having it to be one giant messy matrix. It's pretty interesting. I really thought it was cool. And so splitting things up, this actually ties in a bit too with like representation theory, where splitting things up into matrices that have nothing to do with each other is nice for computation, because you can just identify it visually what it does, as opposed to keeping it all in like n by n space. So yeah, so there's a row that does nothing basically for now. The 1 or the 0 just keeps it so that it's not determinant 0, and it's really convenient for the translations. That's why it's there, because when you do matrix operations with it, it will help it do things. I wish I had an example. Maybe we can cover this on another week, because this stuff is actually it makes a lot of sense. It's super cool. So you don't need to have, if you're in 3 space, you don't need to use 3 dimensions. You can use more dimensions if it's more convenient to use. So yeah, pretty cool. Hi, Cammy. This example is a lot more clear. Yes. So now imagine all you do with 3D is you extend out another dimension, and then that last green section right here is actually just more. It's just another row. So an isolated row just for translations. Really convenient stuff. And this is not including quaternions and stuff yet, because quaternions are their own operations, which are more convenient for rotations. But right now, basic matrix math is possible because of this. So pretty cool. Anyways, all that to say, we are still debugging. We're gonna start debugging the Throwables problem. So I got it started. I probably should have consulted a friend before this. I think it like Nep, she was just here. She happened to have Throwables. So maybe I can, unless she's here. But yeah, we have a few ideas for today. Let's go ahead and throw some stuff at me real quick. That's the idea. If it's too loud too, let me know. I don't think you can hear it, can you? Might be a little too loud. Let me bring this down then. So, does it take sound too? Can you guys hear that? No. 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 So properties, capture audio too. Can I do that? Hold up. Oh, and I have an ad coming up in about a minute, so no worries. Cammy, tell me, what sorts of funny things have you seen people throw at each other? And don't say like yellow snow or something funny. Not that kind of throwing. Maybe something a little more interesting. Because another thing I can do today is also just start making models that start throwing at me. And then, of course, I'll have to try to make it a little more convenient to use. Did you say yellow snow? I did say yellow snow. Yeah. Believe it or not, where I'm at, I don't happen to have snow, like, ever. Aw. So, winter times never exist. They are a myth. The beautiful weather of California. I can't tell you that enough. Let me show you what else I got. So the process to making different models and stuff. Nep. I thought you meant like piss or something. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. Yes. Nep, question for you. How do you use this thing? I should have asked you sooner. I know I showed you it, but I didn't really understand it. Sent a DM. Okay. Shoot. Are you available? Do you want to be on call too, or? Or you could be like the person in my ear that's like whispering everything. A guest collab, I guess, with Nepenthes. This is it, guys. This is the collab stream. Let's go. It's Poisson. It's Poisson invariance. Everyone, use the Poisson emote to emphasize Poisson is here. Alright, let me know when you're available. Just say so in the chat, and then I will take a look, okay? So... yeah, no stats, ew. It's Poisson VT. Saw your stream yesterday. I saw your stream actually too. I looked at it after. I looked at the VOD after it. Pretty cool. Integration by parts, yo. Now I think about it, when you say integration by parts, now it makes a lot more sense that it's actually just undoing chain rule stuff. I didn't think that. I really thought that was pretty more interesting. Of course, why would it not? I guess just contextualizing things a little different makes things a little more easy to understand, huh? Also, let's go ahead and take a look at today's theorem of the day. Why not? Since I already have it here. Just followed you. Cammy, you gotta support the other math boy. Gotta do what you can. Math boys look out for each other. Okay. Let's see here, and then let me hide this real quick. Today's theorem of the day. Let's cover it real quick. It is called the matrix tree theorem. Woo! All right. Math boys. All right. Never mind. I'm banning Poisson. Timeout. Back into the corner you go. Let's see. The matrix tree theorem. Let G be a graph with n vertices that define the Laplacian of G, LG, be the n by n matrix whose entry in row I and column J is the number of joining number of edges joining vertex I to vertex J, and the number of edges incidents to vertex I. More interesting stuff then, huh? I actually don't know this one. So what? It's let the number of spanning trees G is given by the determinant of the Laplacian of adjacent ones, where LG of 1 is the matrix obtained by deleting the first row and the first column of the LG. So I guess what? You can make a smaller number of graphs based on the first graph. A 4 vertex 5 edge graph is shown on the left. It's spanning trees shown in the center. Are those connected subsets of edges and are incident to all 5 vertices in which contain no cyclic paths. They necessarily have 4 minus 1 equals 3 edges. Notice that the spanning trees are distinct as labeled objects. They are not two structurally different trees. So they're structurally labeled different. The determinant function yields a single figure of a square matrix or table. It is available in standard spreadsheet applications as the mid-determ function. I didn't know they had that in like office software and stuff like that. What? The calculation to produce an answer 5, since there are exactly 5 spanning trees for the given graph. In fact, any row of LG, not just the first or any column, may be deleted in the statements of the theorem without changing the absolute value of the result. That's pretty interesting. So what is the use case for something like this? If you're doing graph theory, you want to make sure that your mentor wrote a really cool paper using this thing. Tell me more, because I'm learning what use cases. I took graph theory in university. It was an elective class, but I didn't actually learn too much about it. It was online. It was kind of a little rough because, you know, and it was one of the hardest professors I had too. So, yeah, graph theory is not, it's not impossible for me to remember. It's a lot of proof-based stuff, and I like that. But applications is definitely where I fall short from. You know, believe it or not, I'm not an applied mathematician. I am a pure mathematician. I like it just because it's cool. Give me the paper right now after Strim. No one sees the university. Yeah, okay, that's fine. University of your mom. Got him. Am I right, guys? Alright. I have some coffee here. I really haven't had anything planned out for today. Yeah, let me know. But let's see. I can see probably a use case for something like this. So you can just delete one of the rows and columns and it should still work the same way. Pretty neat. Okay. Let's also take a quick look at tomorrow's, because I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, Poisson, do you want to cover tomorrow's tomorrow? Because we're gonna have, let me advertise this as well. Tomorrow we're gonna have a coffee and donut stream tomorrow, with Poisson and Variance, one and only other math boy. We are gonna be covering topics in math, morning stream vibes, cafe style. Let's go ahead and just talk about things just to talk about it. No stress, because I happen to have work later in the day. And it's the only other time that I can make time for streams. So we're going to be doing it in the morning. That's going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific. So in about less than 24 hours from now, I guess what, 16 hours from now, we'll be discussing some cool topics, and probably even I get to show you the cool little donut coffee mug bit, because I can do that in 3D. Shape keys are amazing. So stay tuned for that. Lots of topics in math. Let's see. Okay, let us go back to any news on 𝖘𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖃. I want to learn how to use this thing properly. And let me also show you what I did on the back end too. Should be pretty fun. So the way I made I made a few throwables already. I want to show you the process for some of these. So almost all symbols that I can use. Oh, she's ready. Shoot. Give me just 1 second. No. So one of the cool things I can do in Blender is I can load up a font, and in the fonts, because they're vector graphics, then you can also make them interactable 3D objects. And then once you take them, you can give it some width, and then you can make them a little more depth. So I just export all of these things into shapes. So here are some of the shapes that I have right now, some of the models I happen to have ready. I decided to start with my Aleph character because it happens to be available here, from the, which font was this? The 𝖈𝖗𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖘, Smith & Wesson. I had this one, and then I had my 𝜇, so I can have my name. I loaded those up as models already. Some of them already have material previews, and then I just had the first 10 numbers, because of course, what other numbers could you make without? So all these ones are slightly different color. I think that might be an issue with the color keying, but I will be playing with that a bit later on. All these numbers are available to use for right now, and if there's any more things, like I'm probably going to add the fractal, one of the 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖎𝖙𝖘 fractals, and I'm going to have that available as a throwable as well. I have the pi available as well. So I exported all these ones as models to use for now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Would you like to be on stream called, I guess, today? No, 𝖘𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖃. Let me just call you. I feel like you won't be loaded up just yet, but I'm trying to. Adjust volume first, screen sharing so you can do stream real time. Okay. We do it live. We do it live. Okay. Guest starring 𝖘𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖃. Oh my gosh, 𝖘𝖊𝖉𝖉𝑇 from the V theorem. Plant horticulturist. Let me get that set up pretty soon. Let me see. So how do I do that? What do I want to do? I can have that as a join via VTube Studio. Okay, let me. Okay, I can. Hi, let me adjust your volume. I think you're going to be on desktop audio. Is that okay? Because that means I won't get to listen to him. The second one. Hold on. I'm going to show you now. You're going to be available for everyone to listen to pretty soon. Just let me know when. You are welcome to do the PNG if you want to. Just for the sake of time, because I don't want to take too much of your time if you're a bit unavailable. Ah! Hold up. Go away. Okay. Okay. Then, display window capture. Okay, let me get you then. Alright, and then also I'm gonna have you volume up. And then you're gonna be on the preview. Wow, all of my details. Let me. It is okay. Let me. Okay, now I'm gonna bring up your desktop audio. Hi, is this Nepenthes, the plant petition? Hi.
Sorry. No, you don't want it open on a tab.
No. Okay. So how do I?
Closer to that. You're going to do a browser source.
A browser source. Oh, duh. That's right. I remember that one. Browser.
Hi, Carmamos. Hi, Poisson.
Unofficial collab.
Hello.
She's a bit louder than you, I'm aware. Okay. You guys are gonna hear all my desktop audio. That's just how it's gonna work today, okay?
You can also adjust my volume in Discord.
Oh yeah, huh? Okay. Scuff stream. I had no expectations for today, so I apologize.
It's all good. Don't worry. This is all part of setup.
Okay. So now that I have that, let me find you. Yeah, here you are. Hi.
Poisson, I'm not tech support. I'm streamer support.
You're gonna be just as tall as me because you are my equal.
Cool.
Colleague. There we go. Okay, how do I do anything?
Okay, so I am going to need you to share your program with me.
Okay.
Like screen share it, not on stream.
Okay.
Unless you want it open on stream.
No.
Through Discord. Otherwise, I have a delay and I can't see shit.
Okay, let me see. Stream. Oh, do you like the screen? The entire screen then?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Live streaming. This is literally the peak of it. Okay. Why do I feel like something's gonna pop up on? Yeah.
Streams aren't tech. I knew it. See, this is why all of my emotes are hand drawn, right? It just. This is it.
Nep is tall.
It's not tech. It's all real life.
This is my least favorite part about any.
You should, if you scroll in closer, there's actual photos on this drawing.
Huh?
On my model, if you scroll in closer on the art, the flowers and the hair and the necklace are photos of things. Like, that's actually the necklace I'm currently wearing. I wear it all the time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, those are photos of flowers I took.
Those are not Nepenthes flowers.
No.
What kind of are those?
There's a rose, there's a zinnia, or dahlia, and I don't actually know what the other two are. They remind me of hydrangea, but it was on a tree.
Tree hydrangea.
I don't know. I saw that one out in on the West Coast, so it doesn't grow here.
I see. West Coast, represent.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see.
I just got paid.
So if you want to what? Okay.
Hmm?
Right. All right. So first of all, how do you want to have your commands set up? Do you want them to be chat commands? Do you want them to be channel points? Do you want them to be bits?
Right now, I just want them to work, so it'd be really good if you just do a command.
This is why I'm asking. This is question 1 to set it up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what's the question? Fine.
I just asked it.
Oh, well, yeah. Let's start with a command so we can just get it to work, and then.
Aleph, I'm helping you set up, and I'm asking you this because it's the first part.
Okay, now.
How do you want the command to be attached to stream? Is it a chat command where you exclamation point whatever, or is it a channel point redeem? Or is it bit?
Let us do chat command. It's gonna be a command.
Okay. So you're gonna open that set of menus back up.
Mm-hmm.
And trigger manager. And do you want to do one of those 3, or do you want to do a new one?
Let's make one of these ones work. So.
Okay. So first of all, the name, you're going to click that, and that's going to be the chat command. So whatever it is that gets typed, that's it.
Really? Like back over here?
Or wait, no, what's underneath trigger on, and then it says follow. It's the middle at the top.
Follow. Okay, so this one's not that. Okay.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
message.
Chat message. Okay.
Okay. So there's the message. So right down. That first line. Put whatever the command is.
Okay. What
are you throwing?
I'm throwing my characters at me. So.
Okay.
I guess throw Aleph.
Okay, but put your little exclamation point in front of it.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So, amount to throw. You're going back to the first. Yeah. So set that number. Right now it says 3. Set the number. Don't do the bar.
Okay. Set
You
it.
can click it. Yeah.
Okay.
So however many you want it to throw at you. So right now you have it set to 1. It'll only drop 1 mini Aleph at you.
Okay.
However many you want.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Cooldown is however many seconds you want between people being able to redeem the command. Usually you set it to like 5.
Okay.
And then okay, go into object customization.
Those are the models I load up.
Yep. So pick the one you want thrown at you.
I have one of these, and then I have one. I've selected them already.
Okay. So both of those get thrown?
3 things. One of 3 things.
Okay. So in the advanced, this is how you scale the item. We can do that after we've started throwing them.
Okay.
And see what you want done. And then you're gonna go under aim customization. And actually just above that in the top right, it says mode. So if you click that, there are different ways the items can be tossed at you. So throw is the one where it comes across the screen and just slaps you in the face. And then bonk, I believe, falls down.
Okay.
And hits you in the head.
I've done them both. and I think throws
Okay.
is what I want right now.
All right. And so now you're going to go to presets.
Presets.
Down in the down. Yep. So do you want, yeah, I would just put normal.
Okay.
And then what do you have in distance?
Distance.
Yeah.
Little
What is
arbitrary.
that?
I don't know. I get a little arbitrary
Oh.
cannon looking thing,
Oh, that's a, oh, it's a cannon.
or the catapult. Excuse
Okay.
me.
Okay. And yeah, if you, the little dots on the body are just where you want it to aim at.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want it to hit you in the head, you just have it connected to the head. So
Oh, okay. So let's say, okay, I'm not gonna hit my crotch. Just for right now, we're gonna keep it on the head. But
Yep.
other things later on, like you can throw stuff at your feet. Why?
I don't know.
Lotion.
Sure.
Okay.
And then you already have it all connected to Twitch.
If I look over here to connections, I have all three of them connected. But so far,
Cool.
I don't know
Yep,
how.
that's okay. So, go back. Yep, so stay there. On OBS,
On
do you have tits captured?
it is captured as a game capture.
Sure. I think that's right. Just make sure you have it layered over top of your model and filling the full screen.
Oh yeah, okay. It is so far. Like I can test it and I can throw something at me already. I've seen it work. I just need to know how the commands actually work at this point.
Yep, so now you're gonna put it in chat and try and see if it does the thing.
Which one was this one? Through Aleph?
Just type it in chat.
Alright, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Oh yeah, Poisson, Tyler, Plant Trash was me. I was chatting with Aleph as they were setting everything up. He's like, "What do you want yours to say?" And I'm like, "Plant Trash," and no space in between. Except for now, there's a space at the front, which is always throwing me off.
Oh, did you want that gone?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that in a timely
Later.
manner. Yeah. Okay, does it work? Is it's something that has to be hosted or something? Is there like local port stuff that I have to worry about?
You have it all connected. It should be there. You have the browser or the game capture on OBS. It's visible. It's sitting above your, like, it's more forward than your model and background and everything.
Yep. I can throw it right now. I can see it and everything works.
Okay.
It works. But I
So
just
it
need
works
to
there.
If I test it. So, does it have to be loaded up onto OBS in some capacity, or is it more like
Yes. You got to put it on OBS
it's on OBS
as a game capture.
It is a game capture. It's there. It's there.
Okay, go to throw scene. Maybe that's what it is.
Throw scene. Okay.
Try again.
Is it not this already? Okay.
Yeah, just put it in chat one more time.
Work. Golly gee, this sure is not working.
Okay. Trigger manager, if you want to go back to that. So click your thing again. Hold down. Throw occurrences.
Event manager, right here.
Okay. Throw items for every X occurrences. Click. Just yeah.
Oh wait,
Turn
one.
it to 1 or something.
Oh duh.
Just 1 is good. No, not that one. Just down there. So the occurrences, you can put 0.
0 minimum. Is that right?
Try it now.
Sure thing. try that.
And you may need to go back to the throw scene again.
Was that right? Oh boy. What did you say, Komi? Had to go in a little bit. How many times did you explode? You haven't exploded yet, actually. That's gonna be another emote. Let's go ahead and call that one real quick. By the way, let's see who explodes today.
Oh no, 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖍𝖎𝖙𝖘 exploded.
Rip. Let's see. Okay, so what else is wrong with this thing?
I'm just gonna keep typing this thing in your chat over and over.
Let's see.
Oh wait.
Oh boy.
Okay, what's going on here?
Maybe I should probably tested this before I live stream. Well, actually, hold on. Is it not the case that typing stuff in chat is the point of like figuring out that it works or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
try it with two. Oh wait.
Maybe not even exclamation point. Let's just see, because I wonder if that even like does it at all. Right? So we won't do that. We're gonna do just throw Aleph without the exclamation point. So let me save it like that. Event manager. What does this do? Event manager. What is this wacky stuff?
No, I don't think you need that.
No?
No. That's for other things. Don't worry about it right now. You don't have stuff set up for it.
Okay. So let's just go back here then. Let's throw Aleph stuff.
You may still need to put the exclamation point in front. Let's see. Your hits program is not your full screen.
I can move it to full screen.
If you want it to be thrown across the whole screen, then you'll need to. The other thing is, you don't have VTube Studio full screen either, do you?
Okay, now it is. A little difference I did there. Yes, I got it now.
Okay.
So now, let's just keep throwing stuff. See if it works at all. Shoot. Because is it not just the case that it's the command that works?
Should be.
I didn't expect.
Okay, maybe put occurrences back to 1.
Yes. Okay. The minimum 1, at least 1. Okay. Let's throw 1. Please. Please.
I'll try it once with that.
Wow. And just are just chat messages, right?
Yeah.
On Twitch.television/ alephmuvt.
What's the middle one?
Middle one, stream elements. So if someone donates something.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so...
no. Back to your Twitch there.
Okay. So chat message still.
It is still chat message. Trigger options.
Still 1 occurrence. At least 1 thing. And then I don't need the events thing here. It must match. Okay. I see. So this is for other stuff then. Huh.
Yeah.
So do I have to change my connection settings then?
No. Because it should be connected.
Let me hide this real quick.
I mean, click your settings on the Twitch one, just in case.
Twitch authenticated?
Yeah.
Twitch connected. I have to... I'm hiding it on chat real quick. Just in case. It does show my model moving.
All of that is fine. So, can you right click on the trigger name itself?
Hmm?
Yeah. Copy, paste, delete? No. Pro, event manager, hotkey.
Don't mind me asking, is anyone else stream micro buffering? Maybe it's just the network. I don't know. I plugged in. I specifically checked to make sure that my internet settings were good enough today.
Yeah, no, it is for me too.
So I'm doing something bad, or maybe it's just
You know what? The only other thing I can think is it just. Well, you can because you can start the program mid-stream. What if you go to the settings at the bottom?
bottom settings. Yeah. So these ones right here, then. Okay. Anti-aliasing, VSync, ray tracing. What? Okay, I'm sorry guys, my stream settings are bad. So you might not believe me, but I literally started 2 months ago.
You're fine. Your stream settings are fine.
Yeah. By the way, two month anniversary. Woo!
Woohoo! Good job.
It's May 14th.
Scroll down. May 14th. Yeah, that is true.
Because I started on Pi Day,
Not in
3/14.
there. What's that middle one? Or not middle, the one to the right.
This one?
At the bottom. For those menu items.
This one, the cat?
No, down. Down, 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 down. Mouse down.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, the one to the right.
Scenes menu. So if I have it arranged in a different thing?
Can you just click it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, scene. What if you just put in the name of the scene you're on?
Scene is gaming. This is technically the gaming scene.
Okay.
But
You don't need the hotkey, so let's try one more time.
oh boy. Surely it has to be something.
What if you just restart the program? Because sometimes it's just a butt.
What if? You're right. Only execute first valid trigger. Off? Wait a minute.
No, you don't want that.
What about this redeem queue clear? What is that stuff?
Oh, okay. So what that means is when in your moderation settings, or if you have a mod covering these things, if they clear the channel point and redeem queue,
Oh!
all of them, everything that's piled up, throws again all at once. And usually it breaks the program for me and I have to restart it.
Okay. So I don't need this right now then? I don't need to check it?
No.
Okay. So
No.
off.
It's just funny.
Okay. Only execute first valid trigger. Only execute?
No.
Okay. Experimental throw
So
equation. That sounds like.
Try closing and restarting the program.
Okay. Then give me just 1 second with that then. I think that also. Boy, this is gonna be a fun day. Thank you. I'm sorry if you were busy today. Oh my gosh. What were you even doing?
I only kind of sat down to work on stuff. When I first popped into chat, I was running around the house finding my stuff I wanted to work on.
Okay. So
It's raining, so I can't go garden.
I thought that's like the perfect time to garden, isn't it?
Oh god, no. Would you like to know why?
How cold is it over there?
It has nothing to do with temperature.
Oh, then tell me then.
Okay, so there's two main things. First of all is if you're in the garden and you're causing any kind of injury to your plants, so say you're pulling off dead leaves, you're pruning things, you're harvesting. Well, I mean harvesting you can do in the rain, but it's still depending on how large of a wound you get. like lettuce and stuff, I wouldn't recommend harvesting in the rain. But apples and fruit that you can just kind of like pull off the tree. If it has an abscission zone, but that's another big word we haven't gotten to yet. Anyways, when it's raining out, there's a lot more chance of disease spreading, and that's because of splashback from the soil surface. And so if you have anything on the soil surface and you get splashback up onto the plant or any kind of transfer through water, the risks of disease is a lot higher. And then the other thing is walking around on wet soil will compact it.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are like the two main reasons that you really don't want to garden in the rain.
Also, thank you very much for the 5 bits, Cammy. We're trying to get it working. Shoot, should I just start asking for
points? He needs those
bits. What if this was a bit message? Hold on. No, I don't know. Interesting. So you can't play with it.
You know what? Under the name, just change the name and see if that does anything.
Okay, that's one. That's one. That's one. And then that's one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So try in your chat now.
Okay.
Without the, like, exactly the same as the name.
This will be chat message.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need it in there this time. We're just testing the name.
Oh.
Okay. So now
because it's okay, that's the message. So like if you send a message to be like, hey, so and so threw 17 bits at you, that's the message you would say. Not okay, hold on. Please.
Go back to your throw scene.
1 and then 1. Okay, and then one more time. Throwing stuff at me. Please.
Throw scene. Throw scene.
Throw scene, that's what I said. Okay. Wow. Jiminy Julekers, this is not working. How does... Because, are you away from your own setup for it?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop. I can go to my computer.
And that's Apple.
I'll be back on the call in a couple seconds.
Alright.
And then I'm also going to have you show me your OBS settings for a second. You don't have to share it with your on stream. You can just screen share it to me.
Okay. No worries, I can do that.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright, you hear that, gamers? We are learning live. This wasn't exactly the day I was going for. Fun day. If anything, this is more like technical. So anyways, once we get this going though, you have any idea how easy it's gonna be for like dumb math streams later on? Also, let me mute this too, because I also just want to listen to my music again. It's been pretty loud enough. Maybe I should look into some more models to do. Dagger. Daggers are pretty cool symbol. Wow. Subsection. Alright, welcome back. Speak.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. One more time.
Okay.
Wow. Let me explode someone in the chat to get engagement back up. Congrats on 2 months anniversary. Thank you, Tyler. I blew you up.
Nice.
Thank you. Let me show myself. Thanks. No, yeah, 2 months. Oh my gosh, it was like literally just 2 months ago. I just started. I want to thank the academy. I want to thank my parents for giving me the time to, you know, birth me.
Sit in your room and play with the computer.
Letting me. Oh, I was going way far back. Thank you to my mom for thinking my dad was attractive enough that they hooked up. Thank you.
What kind of statement is that, man?
Thank you to my cats for being there and looking cute. And thank you for math for being the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. This is math, right? Right now?
No! Fucking brutal.
Get exploded. Get exploded. Spew. Sorry. Have you ever seen a plant blow up?
I mean, it's kind of what dehiscence is.
No what?
Dehiscence.
Dehiscence?
I'll find a video for you. You can watch it on screen with everyone.
Is that a plant that blows up? Wait, how?
Just give me a sec.
Okay. Very interesting. Okay.
Oh shit, there's a True Facts by 𝖈𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖎𝖙𝖘 video.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in your chat.
Shoot. Yeah, why don't we... I'm just allowed to just straight up watch it.